Have you ever wondered why some men can take up so much space in a woman's heart and mind that she simply can't stop thinking about them, while others, no matter how hard they try, just become another name, easily forgotten? Today, I'm going to share 7 secrets every man should know, 7 principles that can turn you into an irresistible presence in any woman's life. But understand this, these are not cheap tricks or flashy tactics. These are deep psychological principles that reshape your personality in a way that makes it almost impossible for her not to think about you. If you're ready, let's begin this journey where every step moves you closer to becoming not just someone she notices, but someone who becomes the center of her thoughts. Picture this. It's a regular evening. You're hanging out with friends. Suddenly, your phone lights up. It's the girl you've liked for months. And she's the one texting first. She says, "Hey, are you free tonight?" You smile, because now the game is in your hands. This isn't magic. It's psychology done right. And that's the difference between men who constantly try to prove themselves and men whose presence alone is enough. The first principle, make your presence rare. People value what isn't easily available. If you're always accessible, always replying instantly, always ready to meet, your value slowly decreases. Think about it. Why are the most expensive things in the world limited? Because scarcity creates value. When you limit your availability, you create curiosity. She starts wondering, what is it about him? Why isn't he always available like everyone else? And that question keeps her mind circling around you. The second principle, emotional control. Many men believe being overly caring or overly emotional will win her heart. But when you become a slave to your emotions, people start taking you for granted. Real attraction is created when you're the master of your feelings, when your happiness, your peace is not dependent on someone else's behavior. That inner stability pulls people toward you. She begins to wonder what makes you different from the rest. The third principle, show your value without announcing it. Most people list their achievements, but true impact happens when your body language, your actions, your lifestyle speak for you. When you don't brag, but demonstrate, she becomes naturally curious to discover more about you, and that curiosity deepens attraction. Now imagine combining these 3: scarcity, emotional control, unspoken value. You become a mystery, and humans are always drawn to what they cannot fully understand. But this is only the beginning. The real shift happens when you apply these principles in everyday life. Let's say you're talking to a girl, and suddenly she pulls back a little. Most men panic. They double text. They call repeatedly. But you stay calm. You focus on your work. You move forward with your day. That difference sets you apart. Your silence, your strength. It creates space in her mind. Now you might be thinking, is this easy? No, but that's the beauty of it. Every step requires growth. You have to build your mindset, strengthen your character, refine your behavior, and when you do, people naturally gravitate toward you. The most important element in this journey, patience. Change doesn't happen overnight, but when you consistently apply these principles, you'll start noticing the shift. Your presence changes. Your words carry weight. Your energy feels different. And that's when you stop being an option and start becoming unforgettable. And now, let's continue deeper, because the next 4 principles are where things truly transform. You've learned about scarcity, emotional balance, and unspoken value. Now it's time to master how to apply them strategically. The 4th principle, create psychological attachment. The human brain is wired to crave unpredictability. If you're always available, you become predictable. But when you mix presence with space, closeness with distance, you create emotional tension. It's the same principle used by mobile games and social media apps. Sometimes you get a reward. Sometimes you wait. That variation keeps the brain hooked. In relationships, it works the same way. When you occasionally create space, she feels your absence, and when you show up fully, those moments feel more powerful. The fifth principle: read signals and lead confidently. Most men focus only on words, but the real signals are hidden in tone, body language, and subtle behaviors. When you learn to notice her eye contact, the shift in her voice, the small changes in energy, you connect on a deeper level. And when you respond at the right moment with awareness, she feels understood. That feeling of being truly understood creates emotional safety, and emotional safety builds deep attraction. The sixth principle: the power of strategic silence. Not every situation requires a response. Sometimes the strongest move is no move. When you know when to stay quiet, your silence carries confidence. She begins wondering, what is he thinking? And that curiosity pulls her deeper into your orbit. The seventh and final principle: control through freedom. It sounds paradoxical, but the psychology is simple. When you give someone freedom, when you don't pressure them, they feel safe. Humans are drawn to what they choose freely. When she feels like she has control, she relaxes. But the structure, the direction, the emotional tone is still influenced by you. That's control through freedom. Now combine all seven: scarcity, emotional stability, unspoken value, psychological attachment, reading signals, strategic silence, control through freedom. Together, they shape a presence so compelling that she can't ignore you. But remember, this isn't about manipulation. It's about becoming stronger within. When you truly embody these principles, your mindset shifts, your behavior evolves, your presence transforms. Imagine walking into a party. There are many people there, but something about you stands out. You don't speak much, but your eyes show confidence. Your words carry depth. Your energy feels grounded. That's the power of these seven principles. That's what separates you from the crowd. Practice is everything.